He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. On second down, Goff. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A big play there on fourth down, good for an even 20.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And a Melbourne.
On the toss, they'll run. He's beyond midfield to the 45. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. It is a big play on first down. 31 yards. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Olave is the motion man. Throwing on second down. Goff got it into the hands of Olave. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ready, go!
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Brings up second and 3.
He's inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Buenos Aires. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Redwoods move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Hey, 76.
Goff to throw on first down. Going up top. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. Just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Redwoods extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
180. 14.
On play action, Goff. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. The play fake. Here's Goff. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd down. Here's Ali. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
60 Panther 60. Panther 60. Check smash. Check smash. 76. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer. Go.
On 1st and 10. Ward. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Redwoods. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Olave is the motion man. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to go back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Riggs! Cougar 19! Tight. 19 tight.
On 1st down, it's Ward. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Okay, break.
2nd and inches.
Ready.
Now give on the ground, and he'll fight forward. Does he get a hold up? He got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Huskies are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. Trying to start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ric Flair. Super. 80. We go. 76. Super 66.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's caught by Miller.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. From the 41, here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. To throw is Goff. Now they'll set up the screen. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
Hey, 5.
Olave is the motion man. On first down, it's Goff. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He's got his man, Jefferson.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Now, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a third and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. To throw is Goff. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from 37, here's second and 4. They'll stick with him again.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 33 yards. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
70 Ranger.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Huskies. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Rig alert. Panther 11. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And it's caught left side by Taylor. He's taken down but just shy of midfield.
7 Pirates.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
Check
line.
smash. Check smash.
On first down, Ward. Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And he will go all the way. Royce Franklin. Touchdown, Buenos Aires. That is second TD catch of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Redwoods add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Olave is the motion man. Goff to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for Melbourne. First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down for Huskies.
Goff to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On fourth down, Goff. That's taken in. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Huskies are back within 2 scores.
And this is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Liking 18. Tag.
The third quarter begins with a run. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Evans. Room to run at the 35. And he will score! Touchdown, Redwoods! That's his first touchdown of the new year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So after the penalty, this slightly easier from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
35. Huskies 13. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing here is Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Olave is the motion man. He'll go play action with Goff. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
76, go. 76. 76, go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Here's Ward. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 35-yard line.
Whirling. Like 20, 12.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, 5.
Now Goff. That one broken up. In the end zone, it's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rasheen Ali. Touchdown, Melbourne. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Count, let's go now. Ready.
Finding room across midfield. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Here we go. Check.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, go.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Now it's Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What's he going to do on 4th down? They snap it to Ward. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Olave is the motion man. On 2nd down, Goff. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be caught. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
Again, 13 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
120. Super. 17.
Now, Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Left side into the hands of Olave. They gain 18 yards on that one. And that is a first down.
That's good for a Melbourne. First down.
From the gun, it's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Goff. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Redwoods are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Devin Bush, they're on the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That is caught left side by Taylor. And they will finally run him down. A big play on that one. 37 yards. On first down, it's Wolf. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
60 Maverick, down. Craft all 80, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Ward. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Play fake. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Huskies.
Olave is the motion man. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now, Thompson. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Rasheen Ali. Touchdown, Melbourne. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD interception. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Get it.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. He'll run with Evans. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. 18, 60 Vices, 60 Vices, 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. Oh, yeah, right into the hands of his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing, Ward. He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. That's enough for a 1st down. To throw is Ward. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Evans. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
For a Buenos Aires
18 Cardinal.
down.
A run here with Evans. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the ground is Evans. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Another Buenos Aires 1st down.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their 1st sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
On 4th down, Ward. That's going to be caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Redwoods will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jack Fox set to
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
at their own 32-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Thompson to throw. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy.